Revelio.
Ooh, so this is how a Slytherin dome looks like. Like the green color in here. The green is really my favorite since Zoro from One Piece. So let's explore Hogwarts and the secrets of Hogwarts. I want to see what's in this room over here. I hope I can enter. Yes, I can. Okay, it's the same room with a chest. Level 1. Okay, I cannot open it yet. So let's go out. Let's stick to the main mission.
I
See where it
suppose some
takes us.
introductions are in order.
Must be different.
This
Starting Hogwarts
may be
in
the
your
common
fifth
room
year.
for Slytherin.
They're lucky they didn't end up in Dragon Fruit. Like that poor
Candy.
man from the
Wow.
mission.
Oh,
Did you see
dry
the way they
fruits.
just waltzed in?
I tried to
This is
move
the way they just waltzed it, okay.
Can't imagine starting
Interesting.
It only partially worked, which did look awfully
Well, I suppose... No.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What are you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Okay, bye. He just dragged me away. So yeah, won't really waste much time
If you do
wandering
that,
around.
you'll lose. Trust me.
Just a little bit here and there. See what I
Professor
can
Howard's going to quiz
bridge
us
it
on
with.
rare water beasts next week. Can't wait.
If you do that, you'll lose.
Let's get to the
Trust
game.
me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the
I'm
time.
just trying to
There's nothing
like
like swerving through the spires of the
try
castle
everything,
and
you know?
around the Quidditch pitch to
trying
clear
to
the
see
mind.
every option I get, trying to put it in. Farewell then.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Revelio.
You think they're hiding from us?
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure.
I think I'm a Slytherin. I should be
only
more
imagine.
towards
It's good
the
to have you in Slytherin.
arrogant side.
Do let me know
So,
if I
yep,
can be of any help
I'm
as
going
you
to reply.
navigate your first days here.
I'm going to keep it that way now.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Like I said,
Yes,
trying to
but I've never
like
heard of a
try out
mermaid
every other
showing up
option.
outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor
Okay,
Weasley's
let's
waiting for you just
see
by the
where I
stairs.
can go now. Okay.
Revelio.
Revelios. Oh, why would you take me there? Okay, I gotta go up. Alright. Let's go up the stairs. Famous Slytherin stairs that nobody saw in the movies.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh damn, boy.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way.
Revelio.
Revelio, I see a chest. I'm sure I cannot open it. Yeah.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Uh-oh. Okay, fine. Going back to the professor. Oh, by the way, I was wrong with the professor too. She was a Gryffindor. She's not a Slytherin.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Lumos.
Do keep up.
Protego.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Okay, Professor.
Revelio.
What's that? It's the Celtic shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes a form of a long grass. Okay, interesting. Field guide. Continue. What do? I don't even know. Okay. Okay. Exit field guide. Got it. I didn't know what it is. Okay. I'm gonna figure that out later though.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Is that an eye?
That inside
Yeah,
and
damn.
outside of the castle.
Crazy the way it was following me. Oh, I see. There you go. I can unlock these now. Can I? Okay, I don't have anything unlocked. Damn, where did she spawn from? Okay, that's our room. The Slytherin house.
Revelio.
What you got there? Okay, that's where
Good
we had to
timing.
go.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Map. Oh damn! Wow. Crazy. Select this. Okay. Selected. Now what? Return to map. Select that one. Rotate. Use to rotate. Fast travel. Okay, let me travel to that place. Wow. Oh, yeah. The whole point of
And here we are.
having magic, so you
Quite
can
the time
fast
saver.
travel everywhere.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Yes, that's what I was just
Always
talking about.
something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Just when I think I've learned.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yep, we're waiting on that one. Okay, what's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Yes, for sure will. Okay, what exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Can you tell me about Charms
What will I
class?
learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Damn, I
Good
forgot.
luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Whew, I thought those dialogues wouldn't get over. What you gotta say now?
Revelio.
Okay, I want to see what that is. Can I hit it? Can I hit it? Can I hit it? Oh no, I don't have the spell yet.
How in the world?
Okay, let's see.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Yes, for sure. And the map, I think, yeah, that's a map. Okay. Okay. Track a quest.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
It's got a lot of dialogue. Can say that. Past charm, compass. Okay. So what is that? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, they go. Figured that. Okay. Ooh, at last we out. Let me explore a little bit. Just a little bit. Is that Dobby? Hey, Dobby! What are you doing over there, Dobby? Okay. Can I go in? Yes, I can.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Trusting. Yep, I will be exploring later. Excuse me. Okay, that's locked. Can I? I want to hit the cat. Okay, you cannot. Come on, come on. Hey kitty, where you at? Can I play? Yes. Yeah. Oh, there's a chest over here. Where are you?
Revelio.
Is it in the back? Oh. Where can it be?
Lumos.
Can't find it. Maybe later. Let's stick to the main mission.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good.
Revelio.
Is there something?
Nice and warm. Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Oh. Okay, I can't hit nobody yet. Fine. Just gonna get to the mission again.
Stupefy!
Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
And they probably changed it from Leviosa to Levioso. So people don't go like, oh, it's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. Really crazy.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
But yeah, they changed the whole spell though. It's Wingardium Leviosa, it's just Levioso now. I guess we'll never know why.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso! Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Good form. I know.
Not bad, buddy.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That
Oh,
is
I have
how
to
you
finish him
cast
off.
Levioso.
This
Yeah,
can't be
finish
your
off.
first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
What are you doing up there?
Yeah, faster than him though.
I do enjoy life with you.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay. Oh,
Nice
can talk
work.
to him.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Okay, I think I leveled up. Let's see what he gotta say.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Okay, whatever. If I would be Malfoy, I would say.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay, hold on.
Revelio.
Do I think I'll have to wait for that one. Okay, anyway, let's go. Go from here. Go. Oh, there's something. Left. Something of Irish Phoenix. Okay. Need to go up. Okay, another staircase. What's that? Oh, books. What's in here? Oh, it's a ladies' washroom.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, that is fast travels. Okay, I see. Can go in there. Oh, that's meal. Yep, that's really what we were gonna do, right? Put him in the eyes.
Protego! Revelio!
Don't wanna. Oh, there's another stair. Okay. Didn't see that.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Begin.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. And a new spell to learn. What's it? Echo. SEO.
Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay, yeah, this is what I needed to grab the paper that was flying around in the hallway.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Yeah, of course, why not? You knew, right? You know everything.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Very good!
Accio.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, excellent control there.
Okay.
Splendid! Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Let us see this.
Accio.
That's right, baby. 50.
That's it!
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Got you, baby.
Accio.
Ooh,
Don't lose your composure.
Be sharp.
Just by a little bit.
There we go. Well done.
Yeah, of course. I still lost. I want to play again.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay, what? So, okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us
Show
see
'em.
this.
We got this.
Accio.
Let's go, baby.
Excellent control there.
Watch this.
Wow, come on.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio!
That's how it's done. Oh no,
Quite
okay.
impressive.
Yeah. Okay, at least I got it. Whew. Damn. That ball went right straight down.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Yep, had to be the bad boy. Slytherin. Malfoy. Is the magic the same as Uganda? I wonder.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
It gotta be mean.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
How big is Uganda? Oh no, it's Ugadua.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Yeah, I'm done having conversations with them.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Of course.
If you're so inclined.
Well,
A word, if you
you're using
would.
it
Yeah,
on
the professor
clothing,
wants
to
to
be
talk.
precise, Sebastian.
Let's talk.
You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I mean, I like everything about this game. Apart from the conversations. The conversations are way too much and way too long. It's like you can't even skip.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Skip the conversations, like, not all the parts. Because then you won't even know what's going on, like, you know. But yeah, apart from that, apart from the long conversations, everything else, awesome. Phenomenal. Okay, where do I go now? Hey.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes. Can I hit you? Can I? Nope. Fine. Okay, we got
Revelio.
Did you just spawn you out of nowhere? Or did I just trip? Anyway, that one is down. What floor are you on? Okay. A little bit more. More. I'll need to go all the way down. Okay, are you here? No, you are not. Okay, all the way down. All the way down. There you go. You are somewhere over
Hogwarts
here.
survives the reign of this headmaster.
Oh, I think I'll have to go
I think we should
out.
also.
Okay, let's go out. Nice call out the cat. Do you wanna come to me? Yo. Slytherin gotta be evil.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything? Yes.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that. Yep.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay, I'm ready to go. What more can you tell me? Potion shop. This off. So there's
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
okay. What's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Alba Natty. Yes, I think. Yeah.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.